under these hard conditions, as this time is like to lay upon us. What he's saying? He's saying, my dear friend, what Brutus is saying that this is very serious issue and this is not the right time to discuss about it. Actually, my dear viewers, Brutus is very smart. He is not emotional, but he has the understanding of everything that is going on around him, what Cassius was actually trying to make him understand. This is different matter that he will fall into the trap of conspiracy, but still he is a smart person. So what he is saying? He is saying, my dear, just keep those things a little away for the present time. My dear friend, it's sure that Brutus will love to be a villager. Brutus would like to be a villager than to consider him as a son of Rome, as a person, as a citizen of Rome under the rule of Julius Caesar. These conditions under Julius Caesar is not a like place, is not a proper place for us to live, but rather I would leave all my post. I would live a simple life. I will go back to my village and I will live a simple life, but I will not tolerate the democracy. Sorry, I shall not tolerate the dictatorship under Julius Caesar. Cassius. Cassius, I am glad that my weak words. Now Cassius is saying, I am glad that my weak words have struck, but thus much so of fire from Brutus. Now Cassius is saying, Cassius was actually getting success in his work. He was able to manipulate Brutus. He was getting success in this. So he's saying, I'm happy that my words, that my weak words are able to put fire in Brutus. He's saying that I'm happy that my words are making Brutus think about the current situation. I'm happy that I'm able to do this. Now, enter Caesar and his train. Caesar entered into the scenario, into the stage once again, and along with him, the whole procession started to pass by the stage. Now, Brutus. The games are done, and Caesar is returning. So, Brutus is saying, I think the game is completed and now Caesar is returning from capital. We already read that the day was celebrated as the feast of Lupercal and everybody in Rome was busy in celebrating the festival. So they have gathered themselves into the street of Rome. So that is why Brutus is saying that I think the game is done. Game means here this holy chase, which is performed during the feast of Lupercal. So I think the feast of Lupercal is done. The holy chase is completed, and now everybody, along with Caesar, is returning from capital. Cassius. As they pass by, pluck Casca by the sleeves, and he will, after his sour fashion, tell you what hath proceeded over the note today. Cassius is saying, yes, it seems so that the game is done, and when the procession will pass by you, pull Casca by his slaves. Casca is a part of conspiracy. He is a gang of Cassius only. So Casca is also present in the train of Julius Caesar, means in the possession of Julius Caesar. So Casca is saying Brutus that when the procession will pass by the place, pull Casca by his sleeves. Do not call him. But if you call him, then everybody will get to listen that we are calling Casca, and Casca, everybody will get to know that we want to know what happened in the procession. So it is better to pull Casca, and Casca will be a little rude. Here, sour fashion means with rude voice. So what he is saying, what Cassius is saying that Casca will be a little rude, and he will tell us what important had happened in the feast of Lupercal. He will discuss, he will explain us everything what took place in the feast of Lupercal. Now, Brutus, I will do so, but look you, Cassius, the angry spot doth glow on Caesar's brow, and all the rest look like a children train. Now Brutus is saying, okay, I will do so. I will pull Casca by sleeves, and I will try to get to know what happened from in the feast of Lupercal from Casca. But look at Cassius. Look at Caesar's face. His face is full of anger, and it seemed that all the other members were scolded. Here, children's train means scolded. So, what Brutus is saying that look at the face of Julius Caesar. He is angry. His face seems very angry, and the rest of the members, the other people who were present in the procession, it seems like they were scolded. When someone is scolded, their look, their facial expressions become bad. So same thing happened with the people who were present in the scenario. Calpurnia's cheek is pale, and Cicero looks with such faded and such fiery eyes as we have seen him in the Capitol, being crossed in conference by some senators. Brutus is saying that Calpurnia's cheek is pale. Calpurnia, Caesar's wife, was also present over there, and her face is also looking pale. It seems like something had happened and something serious has happened. And Cicero looks with such ferret and such fiery eyes. And look at the eyes of Cicero. Cicero is also a part of the conspiracy. So he's saying that look at the eyes of Cicero. His eyes are as red as fiery. It seems like his eyes are spreading fire. And the same kind of face of Cicero I have seen when he is interacted, when he is argued by some senators in the Capitol. Means when there are some sessions in Capitol and all the senators, they talk about themselves, they talk among themselves, then and if there is any argument between among themselves, then Cicero's face seems fiery in those moments. And the similar kind of expression we can experience, we can see here. Cassius, Casca will tell us what the matter is. Now Cassius is saying that Casca, I think, will tell us what happened there, as everybody looks so angry and pale. Caesar, Antonius Caesar, we know about Antonius. Antonius is a very good friend of Julius Caesar. So Caesar is asking Antonius, my dear viewers, now as Julius Caesar, we have already read that he has come into the scenario, and now Caesar is asking his one of the very good friends, Antonius. His name is actually Antony, Mark Antony, but Caesar is calling him in a friendly manner by the name of Antonius. Antony. Caesar, so as Caesar called Antony by the name Antonius, Antony also responded, Caesar, let me have men about me that are fat, sleek-headed man, and such as sleep o' nights. So Caesar is saying, actually Caesar is talking about Cassius, and he is saying into his ears, into the ears of Antony, he is saying that I want men around me who are physically fit, smoothly combed, and mentally fit. Those who sleeps soundly are generally fed by emotion, He is actually pointing towards Cassius and he is saying those. He's saying that I want to have some men around me who are fat. Here, fat means who are healthy. Sleek headed men. Sleek headed men means good looking good looking people, smoothly combed people, and such people who sleep at night in a pleasant manner. Means actually the people who do not have some stress in their mind, who are healthy, they sleep well during the night. So I want men like this around me. Old Cassius has a lean and hungry look. Don't you think that this Cassius is very lean and hungry look, this feeble and very weak person? He thinks too much. Such men are dangerous. And this man, actually Cassius, thinks too much. He thinks about a little matter a lot. And I think this kind of people are generally very dangerous. Such men are very dangerous. Antony, fear him not. Caesar, he is not dangerous. He is a noble Roman and well given. So Antony is replying, don't be afraid. Caesar, he is a good citizen of Rome and obviously a respected person. He is well given, he is a respected person and good citizen of Rome. So you do not need to be afraid of him. Caesar, would he were flatter, but I fear him not. Cassius is saying, your words would have been correct if he would have been a healthy person. I would have not feared him. There would have not been any fear from Cassius if he would have been a healthy person. Yet, if my name were liable to fear, I do not know the man I should avoid so soon as that spare Cassius. So what he is saying that but I am not afraid. My name is Julius Caesar and that is why I do not know anybody whom I should be afraid of. My name is Julius Caesar. I am the most powerful person. I should not be afraid of anybody. He reads much. He is a great observer and looks quite through the deeds of men. So Caesar is saying he reads much. He has the habit of reading a lot. He is a great observer. He observes everything. He scrutinizes everything. And he looks quite through the deeds of men. And he really finds out the intention of a man who is doing any kind of action. Means he is able to find out the intention of a man behind the action performed by him or her. So he is a great observer. He observes everything and thus he takes out the meaning of the work, the meaning of the action. He loves no plays. He never likes any games. He never likes any drama. As thou dost, Antony, he hears no music. And my dear friend Antony, he never likes music also. Seldom he smiles, and smiles in such a sort as if he mocked himself and scorned his spirit that could be moved to smile at anything. And this man smiles very little. He smiles is equal to no. But whenever he smiles, it seems like his smile is for mocking himself only. He is self-mocking. He is a self-mocking person. Whenever he laughs, whenever he smiles, it seems like his smile is for mocking himself only. Such men as he be never at heart is. Here heart is means satisfied. So such men, this kind of men are never satisfied. Their hearts are never filled. While they behold a greater than themselves and therefore are they very dangerous. Whenever they see anybody who are better than them, they actually do not like those people, and that is the reason these people are very dangerous. They are very dangerous. I rather tell thee what is to be feared than what I fear, for always I am Caesar. Come on my right hand, for this ear is deep, and tell me truly what you thinkst of him. But I do not need to be fear. My name is Julius Caesar, and being Julius Caesar, I should not be fearful to those people. I am not having any fear for these people. Do one work, come to my right hand, come to my right direction, and tell me in my ears that what you think about this kind of people, what you think about Cassius. For my left ear is a little deep. My left ear is a little deep, so I want you to come to my right direction and tell me what you think about this kind of people. Caesar and his train exits, but Casca remains behind. So now Caesar, Julius Caesar, and the procession is leaving the stage, and there is Casca in the stage only. Now there will be talking between Casca and Brutus, and the other members of this drama have left the stage. So today, till here, we will read the next portion in our next video. Thank you,